All right, what is up, everyone? My name is Chris, and today I decided that I was going to go back and pick a draft out of any of the recent ones and kind of go back and redraft it. So today I decided that I was going to redraft the 2014 NHL draft. You probably do remember this draft, one, because A, it was in Philadelphia, and two, the Flyers got some pretty good picks out of it. And the biggest thing was that I was there and I was very excited. It was one of the first really main drafts that I kind of went to. And when I say main drafts, I mean main events. Basically, I haven't. I think that might have been around. I only went to a handful of games, and at that time I might have only went to about four, maybe five. So that was one of the biggest things. And going to a draft was cool because one, I never experienced anything like that. I met a lot of really cool things. I touched the Stanley Cup. And it was one of the greatest days of my life, to be honest with you. I had such a great time, but many people probably do remember this draft because it was the Aaron Ekblad draft. He goes 1, Sam Reinhart goes 2, Leon Draisaitl goes 3. And there was a lot of other good picks in this draft. Nikolai Ehlers for the Jets, Kevin Fiala, Jacob Verana, Travis Sanheim, Kasperi Kapanen, David Pastrnak, Braden Point. There was a lot of good players that came out of this draft. And today I'm going to be looking back and seeing who the Flyers could have gotten, or should they have kept their pick, and if there's anything they could have changed. So the first round, the Flyers take Sanheim 17th overall. Very, very good choice. And to be honest with you, I didn't really think there was really, and there were some good picks that could have came after this. Alex Tuch, he goes to Minnesota right after. Tony DeAngelo goes 19th. Nick Schmaltz goes to the Blackhawks. Robbie Fabry, Kasperi Kapanen, Jared McCann, David Pastrnak at 25th. Adrian Kempe at 29. So these are some of the pretty good picks here. But honestly, if I'm the Flyers, looking at their defense at the time, they needed a good defenseman, and this is what they got. I would have gladly taken some guys before Sanheim. Dylan Larkin would be one of them. Nikolai Ehlers if they were to fall, but they didn't. Dylan Larkin went 15th. Sonny Milano was 16th for Columbus, then Trent Sanheim 17th. But I think this was a good pick for the Flyers, and honestly, really the only thing that I think I would change is if they could have taken Pastrnak, and if that was if that's what they had their eyes set on, I would have taken it. Obviously, Pastrnak being one of the best players, arguably one of the best players in the NHL right now. He's now tied for the Rocket Richard with Ovechkin, now with the whole way the season ended and stuff like that. But I think this is still a good pick for the Flyers, and I honestly love Sanheim today. So moving on to the second round, the Flyers take Nicolas Aube-Kubel, 48th overall. Very, very good choice. Now, Aube-Kubel was a good pick. Now, honestly, there were some guys that I would have taken over him, and that would have been Brandon Montour and Christian Dvorak. A lot of the other guys, I didn't really know who they were, to be honest with you. Brandon Montour is one that, yes, I would have taken, but the thing was that they draft Sanheim, a defenseman, in the first round, so they didn't really need another D-man. That's why they take NAK. Christian Dvorak would have been nice. He's a center, and he's pretty good for the Arizona Coyotes. So that's really about it. I do like NAK, though. I like that pick. And this third round pick here, Flyers take Mark Freeman, 86. Now, this round only went up to pick 90. So the thing was the Flyers pick 86. There's only 4 picks after that. So this is really a good pick. Now I have Braden Point on here because he went 79th. That would have been really nice. And there was also another pick in here as well that I definitely would have taken if the player would have fell. And to be honest with you, it was a pretty good one. It was Warren Fogle. That's a nice pick right there. And Braden Point is easily the best player in this round. And the same thing with Oscar Lindblom in the 5th round. He was literally the best player in that round. I don't understand how the Flyers even got Lindblom. That's how good Hextall was at drafting. It was unreal. But as for the 4th round, the Flyers did not have a pick. Some players that got taken were Victor Arvidsson, Devon Toews, Dan Hyman, and Lucas Wallmark, guys that stand out today. And to be honest with you, these are all good picks. I really like all of them. I really like Devon Toews for the Islanders. That's a good pick. And as I said, for Lindblom, I would not take anyone else. There really wasn't anyone else on here that was an unbelievable, player. Really, the only one I can think of would be Anders Bjork, and that's really about it. And he was in the 5th round as well. 6th round, the Flyers take Radel Fazlev. You guys may remember him. You may not. I saw him a lot from going to development camp. He was kind of a guy that stayed with the Phantoms for a while. He never really panned out. And he went 168th overall. The only guy I really would have taken over him would have been Sammy Blais, who's a very good player for the St. Louis Blues, a Stanley Cup champion. And really the last pick, Jesper Peterson, was a defenseman that the Flyers took. And to be honest with you, really the only player that I would have taken over him would have been Ondrej Kase. This was kind of a late pick as well. There was 210 picks. The Flyers pick 198th. So really there's only like a handful of players, 12 to be exact. And Ondrej Kase would have been nice too because the Flyers have David Kase, so they would have had the brothers, and that would have been really cool to see, definitely for sure. But let me know what you guys think below. Is there anything you would change? Any other guys that you would go for in this 2014 redraft? And if you like this video, let me know if I should go back and do any other drafts, because I honestly like doing this stuff because, one, it's fun, two, I'm a nerd, and three, I just like seeing how, you know, a bunch of this stuff with the teams and all that stuff. So let me know what you guys think below, and remember, podcast, articles, those links are on my channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.